Hey guys. Hey Diane. How's your internet? You got internet. Awesome.
We had 12 days with no internet. Just wild.
Oh, it felt like longer. It really did. So crazy. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and start in child's pose. No surprises here. Yeah, you got it. Hi, dog. Oh, that's here. Hey. Right, we're just hanging out in child's pose. I was just reading. I was just checking to see if you texted. You can walk the hands on over to the right side, lean the left hip away. Breathe. And come on back to center and then on over to the other side. Mhm. And go ahead and come on back to center. And we'll just slide forward into that cat stretch. Just the normal stuff we do at the beginning of this class every time. We are going to go deep today, you guys, into our back bends. Just kidding. No, seriously. Just working on that really nice scissor entry and exit. That's all that is a psoas experiment. Let the belly be soft. Breathe down into the low part of the ribs. Yeah, good boy. You're okay. Take 5 more deep breaths here. And then just slide back into child's pose. Mm-hmm. So we go from that forward tilt of the pelvis now into that backward tilt again. What if everything we did was just the pelvis moving through space and everything else followed along for the ride? And start to bring the torso up, tuck the toes, and we'll come into a squat here. You can use the elbows to push the knees away. Breathe down into the belly. You can round the back and walk the hands forward if you like, or just stay here with that little bit of pressure on the knees. I can't get too far away. I still don't have lights. Today is the day. Go get a new power strip. Today's the day, you guys. This will all be fixed on Thursday. So here for a couple more breaths. Nice work, you guys. All right, now you got hopefully the knees way up in the armpits here. We're just going to come onto the forearms, round the back, and lift the feet up. Keep the head off of the mat. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, super easy. Like crow pose, only not on your wrists. Yeah. Try to keep the knees behind the arms. Yeah, you got it, Diane. Yeah, the face is going to feel really close to the floor. Nice, I bet. Super easy. Maybe one more time. Nikki's going to go for it one more time. Yeah, nice work. You got it. Excellent. Nice. Belinda, stay off that head. Good. And then we're going to just meet up in a tabletop position. We'll come into that shoulder stretch here. So I'm going to start with my left arm all the way through and take the right leg out to the side, a big twist. Good. Way up into that upper part of the back. That looks great. Deep breaths while you're here. 2 more breaths. And then roll back up into your tabletop position. Good. We'll do that on the other side. Big inverted twist. Looks great. Two more breaths here. Way down into the low part of the ribs. Nice deep breath. Mm-hmm. And roll back into your tabletop position. Good. And let's do a few of those shoulder rolls here, front and back. So whichever side you want to start on, we'll start just rolling forward and rolling back. Same position we were just in, just moving in and out of it. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, Babette. Perfect. Nice. Just rolling around. Yeah, really good. Excellent, you guys. Maybe two or three more each side. Make sure you get both sides in. hmm hmm Yeah, I love it. Perfect. Good. And when you're finished with those, we're just going to meet up in a Cossack squat. I'm going to start with my left leg out to the side. So if you want to get something under that foot, we're going to hang out here. Yeah, one knee bent, one leg out to the side if you need blocks. If you want to put your foot up on a block, I don't know. Oh, no, okay. Pretty good. Looks good. Your puppy press right here. Hmm. Same thing we just did in that position in a tabletop, one knee bent, one leg straight. No different. So two more breaths here. And then just have a seat here. Slide that right foot to the inner thigh of that straight leg and come on into a forward fold. This should feel pretty good. Yeah, keep the left leg straight. Yeah, you got it, Diane. Just twist over that straight leg. Yeah, I think we've, yeah, I can't tell which leg you guys are on. Sorry. Good. Just a couple more breaths. Start to walk the torso up, and we'll go ahead and switch sides. Come back into that Cossack squat. Now my right leg is extended. Maybe using that block on this side or not. Mm-hmm. Looks good. Few more deep breaths here. You can go ahead and have a seat. If you've got that block under your heel, just scoot it out to the side. Good. Bring that sole to the inner thigh and come on over that straight leg. One more deep inhale and exhale. Good. Bring the torso up. And then we're just going to kind of roll onto the belly here. Keep the torso lifted. You can start on the floor with the hands maybe in line with the shoulders, maybe a little bit wider, and turn the palms out. You can take the feet wide if you feel this in the low back. You really just kind of want to use the arms to stack so you don't have to really use any muscles to stay here at all. Your shoulders can move up around the ears if you want, or you can keep them down. Mm-hmm. Good. You come on to the belly, turn the head to one side, take a rest for a breath or two. And then go ahead and lift back up, straighten the arms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you feel any compression in the low back, just take the feet a little bit wider. Good. That looks nice, Diane. How's that feel, Babette? Good. Mm. And go ahead and just roll onto the belly. Take just a one breath rest here. We'll do that one more time. And go ahead and lift the torso. Breathe down into the belly. 2 more deep breaths here. And use that belly to make your way to child's pose. Nice work, you guys. Good. And then come back up into that tabletop position. Now I'm going to give you a choice here. You may either slide into frog pose or work on your middle splits. Totally up to you. Frog or middle splits. Starting my timer. We'll stay here for 3 minutes. Looks good. Mm-hmm. 2 more minutes. Breathe. 1 more minute. Like 6 breaths, right? Mm-hmm. Nice, Belinda. Nice, Babette. One more deep inhale and exhale. Got it. Make your way out of this into whatever you need to do. Exactly. Super nice. Yeah. A little windshield wipery, maybe child's posy, whatever gives you an opportunity to recover. Good. And then I'm going to slide on over to the wall. I'll start with my right shin up the wall. Good. Hmm. Owie. We're just going to play around with that pelvic tilt here a little bit. Just tilt the pelvis forward while you're here. It should make things easier, right? Nice little forward tilt. And then start to scoop that belly for that posterior tilt, pushing right into that quad and hip flexor and psoas group. Tilt the pelvis forward. And then really scoop that belly. Tilt it back. Like hollow body shape here. Hopefully that back tilt now feels a little bit better. Start to push into the floor through that front foot. Going to drive you into the wall a little bit more. Actively resist through the top of the foot that's on the wall. Still scoop that belly. Becomes quite active here. You can bring the torso down just for a second. Take a little break from that. We'll do that a couple more times. So it should feel pretty active. Am I correct in saying? Okay. Good. Go ahead and bring the torso up. Push through the front foot. And posterior tilt, that back tilt, or scoop the belly, or pull the hips up toward the ribs, whatever, and push into the wall through the top of the back foot. So these three things happening all at the same time. Tuck the pelvis under a little bit more. Push a little bit more through both legs. Good. And then you can rest on the hands. Relax for a moment. We'll do that a third time. Good. Bring the torso up. Push, push and scoop. Push through both feet. Should be challenging. It's easy to forget to push through the top of that back foot. So push into the wall, push into the floor, pull that low belly in and up. Good. One more breath here. And then go ahead and just come on out of that for a second. Maybe sit on the heels, maybe straighten the legs if you want to. Let all of that go for a couple of breaths before we do that on the other side. Actually feels pretty good. Nice. And then let's go ahead and do that on the other side. I'm going to slide that left shin up. Just taking your time to get comfortable in the position first. I cannot get my back to the wall on this side at all. I don't know why. And then tilt the pelvis forward. Should take all of that pressure off. And then scoop that belly, just starting to tilt the pelvis back or tilt it under. Pull the hips up toward the ribs. Should feel pretty good all the way down that quad. And psoas through that whole iliopsoas group into the quads. And then tilt it forward, takes all of that pressure off. And then scoop that belly. Good. And then start to push through the front foot, push that top of that back foot into the wall and scoop the belly all at the same time. Those three active points here working. Actively pushing and scooping. And then go ahead and take a little bit of a rest. You can bring the hands down just to get that full relief. Good. And then bring the torso up. We'll do that second round here. 3 points of focus. Pushing the feet in opposite directions. One is down and one is back. And scoop that belly. Good. And then you can bring the hands down, take a little rest. And do that one more time. And then last round. Bring the torso up. 3 active points. Push the foot into the wall. Push that front foot into the floor. Pull that low belly in and up. 3 super active points here. Good. Two more deep breaths. Push more, scoop more. And then go ahead and come on out of this. Nice work, you guys. Into whatever feels like relief, whether that's face down or just straighten the legs. Maybe if seated forward fold just for a breath or two. Yeah, whatever feels good before we make our way into splits. All right, so if you use blocks under that front leg, go ahead and grab one or two or however many you use. We'll start with that left leg in front today, all right? Really easy to start just from your tabletop. Just slide that left foot forward. Don't really care if the hips are open to the side at all. I mean, sometimes that does give you a little bit more range of motion. And all that matters is that you turn the rib cage straight ahead, and that moves it right into that area that we've been focusing. You might feel that in the low back, a little bit of tightness there. Oh, that's nice. You guys happy about this? Looks good. Yeah, looks really nice. Yeah, not bad, Nikki. Yeah, that hamstring's gonna takes about a year. No, it just is. That's just average. Yeah, so it's good. You're doing all the right things for it. Mm-hmm. You stay here for one more minute. Deep breaths, lengthen the front of the body. Breathe into the low part of the ribs. Super present. Easy to daydream, even in this position. What if this were the easiest thing you did all day? Might be. All right, slowly make your way into a tabletop and then we'll switch sides, all right? Good job. No big deal, just switching sides. This is restorative. This is your restorative yoga practice today. Yes, good. Mm-hmm. Keep the rib cage straight ahead. Lots of length. Lift up out of the pelvis. Mm-hmm. Stay here for about 1 more minute. Nice work, you guys. And then just lift up, come back into your tabletop. All right, nice work. And then bring the left knee through. So we're going to come into pigeon. Slide that. Good. So now you've got a little bit more length here with that front knee bent. You can make sure you're right on the top of that back leg. Push down and get lots of length here. Just like that first pose we did earlier where we had both legs straight, lifting the torso. So kind of that same principle here. So use the arms, get lots of length. And go ahead and come into a forward fold just for a couple of breaths. And then walk the torso up. I'm going to start to turn toward the back leg. Stay on the top of that back leg, but this is a great big twist toward the back leg. The legs stay the same. You're just in this big twist. Bend that back knee, grab the foot, and start to kick the foot away from you. So now what's happening is you kick the foot away, and that pulls the torso up. So you don't need this hand at all. Just kick the foot away, and that's pulling the torso up. So all of that lengthening we did along the psoas and quads, now they can support us in that kind of eccentric contraction here, kicking the foot away and holding the torso up. So keep twisting toward the back leg though. My front foot is right by my right hip here. So there's no pressure to keep that foot out. And start to maybe pull that foot in closer. Maybe get the foot into the elbow. You reach up overhead and grab that foot. If the foot's or grab that other hand if the foot's in the elbow. This is like a forward fold, twist, back bend, side bend. Yeah. And then keep that gaze over the back shoulder, push the hands away from you. So everything's moving toward the that back foot and the foot's kicking away from you. So you want everything going in that direction, even the gaze, looking over that back shoulder, look at that wall behind you, push everything in that direction. Good. Try to get those hands way away from the head. And then slowly come on out of this. Straighten the back leg, turn the torso straight ahead for a breath. Good. And then you can come into tabletop, and then maybe a breath or two in child's pose should feel pretty good right about now. We'll do that on the other side. Slide that right knee through. Come all the way onto the top of that back leg. Get lots of length here. Push through the hands. A huge back bend. You just consider the relationship between the torso and that back leg. This is huge. Breathe into the low part of the ribs and let the belly soften as you breathe. And come on into a forward fold for 2 breaths here. And start to walk the torso up. I'm going to slide my right foot in close to the hip. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Stay on the top of it as you twist. So take your time. This twist is super intense. Big old side body position. And then bend the knee. Start to kick the foot away from you. That's going to pull the torso up. So ideally, there's no weight on the front hand at all. Let that torso, that kick, pull the torso up further. Crunchy in the side body. Big crunch in that side body. Good. Keep kicking the foot away from you for a couple of breaths. And then you can maybe slide that foot into the bend in the elbow. Keep kicking the foot away. We always have that contraction in the quad, that eccentric contraction, kicking the foot away in this bent position. And then maybe that reach up overhead. Even in the most modified position here, if you feel limited in this shape or on this side, doesn't matter. You can still actively kick the foot away and breathe. Push the hands away. Look over that back shoulder, kick the foot away, always pushing into those dynamics. Hmm. 2 more breaths here. And then gently release that back foot. Turn the torso straight ahead first, and then come back into your tabletop. Maybe child's pose for a breath. Really nice, you guys. Nice. And then you can roll the torso up. Yeah, awesome. I hope that was not the nightmare of a back bend practice you thought it would be. It's all good stuff. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have fun tomorrow, okay? Thank you. Ciao.